What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod, and we are back with another great reaction video. Today we are headed into Kansas, and what I've heard about this, this is probably, they say, one of the greatest transition songs. Well, it has a lot of transitions. I would say one of the greatest, but here is top tier, and the song is called Magnum, Opus. And I did look up and see who was a part of this group, and there's some big names in this group, so that definitely excites me to know that we're probably going to have some crazy transitions. So let's dive in. So far, I was trying to think in my head, like, what group I've heard, but I don't think there is. I see why you mean by transitions already. But the beginning, it's giving a lot of different elements, a lot of different instruments being thrown in there. And I think, oh, that's who I was going to go into, Gentle Giant. Like, this is Gentle Giant's type stuff, you know, where I think this style of music, you're going to like it or you're going to hate it. I don't think there's in between for this. I think it's either going to like it or you're going to hate it. And I just like the different elements that's being thrown out already. And I love different transitions and stuff like this. So this is definitely catching my eye so far. But that's what I was thinking, like, who is this reminding me of? It's giving me some Gentle Giant vibes, but I like what's going on here.
Still the same. The notes go flying off in the air. And don't you believe it's true? The music is all for you. It's really all we got to share. 'Cause rocking and rolling, it's only howling at the moon. It's only howling at the moon.
feel like so far, heading out to this, I feel like this is like on a video game mode. You know how you make it to the final boss and then the transitions gets more intense and more intense as it goes. I feel like this song is doing exactly that. But this keeps making me think immediately of Gentle Giant. It immediately sends me to them because I haven't heard another group do anything along these styles, along these lines and transitions like this but them. I know Yes does it a little bit, but I'm talking about as far as these lines. Well, Yes does it a lot. I said a little bit. But like closest, I think this is like a Gentle Giant terms. And it's a lot going on, different elements. I mean, I caught some of that violin. I came in there and did some crazy sound effects. There's a lot of different other instruments that I just can't, there's so many going off. I can't even think of them on top of my head, but there's just so many different transitions happening and it's happening so fast and rapidly. It makes me think like when they shot this, are they reading like the music, is it written down or are they just playing this? And if they are just playing this, that is some crazy musicianship to remember when all these breaks and transitions happen without reading the sheet of music. That has to be insane if they are doing that. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. If you probably would have threw this at me probably a few years back, I wouldn't even entertain this. I wouldn't even give it a shot. But, you know, over the years and then coming to this channel and learning to understand music a lot more, now I understand a lot more different elements, a lot of more different things. You know, even though being brought up in a lot of music, I was kind of straightforward in what categories of music or where I wanted to head and what direction I want to be in when it came to music. So this wouldn't even got my attention. But now that I'm here with where my head stands and how I stand on different styles of music, a different flavor and understanding, this is enjoyable. And I say this because the level and greatness it takes to play a song like this. This is not your average playing is not your average going around, dude. It's epic. It really is. And I admire musicians at this level because they play at a high level, high intensity. It's almost like you take sports, right? And you got superstars and all-stars, right? And you say that all-star is still great, right? So there's a lot of bands that are all-stars, but then you have those superstars that are just a freak of nature. These are those type of musicians we have playing in this group. There was so many different transitions and elements going on, man. My mind was going crazy. And I was trying to like gather and understand the different instruments that was being played and try to guess what they were, but I couldn't, man. I probably knew a few in here, you know, the obvious ones that stand out, of course. But this is just high intensity playing. The transitions were crazy. I'm sitting here listening to the drummer on certain counts and what they were doing. It's phenomenal, and it's hard to do for a lot of musicians to play in this type of timing, this type of time signature. It's wild. But this is one, I think one of these songs I got to go back and play like over and over again and dissect it, you know, segment by segment. This is not like a go around one time and say, yeah, I got it. No, you got to go and dissect this type of groove. But it's just phenomenal playing, guys, all across the board. Man, but like I said, you know, years ago, my mind would have said no to this, but it's crazy. It mind blows me to understand the level of musicianship that I thought was out there and the level of musicianship I was discovering in the last years on this channel. I knew nothing, you know, I thought I knew something, but these type of musicians here and these type of groups have exposed me to say, oh, there's a lot more out there to learn, Chod. There's a lot more out there to discover, and this was 100% an excellent performance. This is probably one where I'm going to lean on. I know a lot of you guys come over here and tell me, Chod, you know, go live, or do the official music video. This is one I'm going to beat myself up over and say, I wish I could. This is one I want to see live and see them actually play. And I know a lot of people have been talking about me doing live, and I say this and I sound like a broken record, but when it comes to live or official music videos, that is hard to do over here. And I know probably other reactors do it, but I have been striked for that. You guys who've been rocking me for a long time, I received 2 strikes last year, not because of the music, because of live performances and music videos. So I know a lot of people are like, you need to do that. It is very difficult, and I refuse to get strikes again and have my channel banned from YouTube for that. So I do stay away from a lot of that stuff because I did receive 2 strikes years ago. And once you get that third one, guys, that's it. There's no coming back. Their channel's banned. So for those who keep asking and saying, why are you not doing it? Or your channel's this and that. And that's why, guys. So, but this is just amazing. And whew, thank you guys for sharing this. This is definitely one for the books. But thank you guys for tuning back in with me again. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Enjoyed your weekend. I know a lot of you guys reached out once again. Me and D have been taking personal days. I'm better, but I still have a little congestion, so not fully back. So sometimes I have been taking days where I just need to rest a little bit. But I appreciate you guys, you know, being patient and just checking on us when we do miss a day or two. Cause I know it's not like us. You guys are like, you guys always upload, but I do really appreciate every single one of you. But once again, let's get through this week happily. We're almost at hump day already. It's crazy. Week is going fast. And then like it's Friday. It'll be Friday again before we know it. Back to football. Raiders don't play till Monday night, but we finally got our first win against the Broncos. Finally. So I was happy this weekend, but I'll see you guys later.